I fast. I fast because it causes me to be more in tune and my mind easily set on the Lord. There are so many weights in life, weights that you can pick up. Your thought puts a weight on you. Your feeling puts a weight on you. The food you eat put a weight on you. When you drive your car, that puts a weight on you, which puts an effect on you, which causes a certain flow, which causes certain emotions to arise. But when I'm just yielded to the throne, in the center of my mind, and I take all the levels of me and put it to the center of that, and I only see through that. I've learned how to take every part of my being and put it in one form, inside of God. Because if you think outside of God, you believe outside of God, then you're outside the door. But if you see inside of God and you believe all of the Lord is here, everything you could ever wish, desire, imagine is here, and you go inside, within, you're there. And so I don't want to have to try to get there. I want to be there as quick as possible. And then you got to give yourself. You got to pour yourself out. You got to revisit certain things. You got to capture certain things. Certain things you got to let go and delete. Certain people you haven't fulfilled and finished the contract with. Certain dreams you haven't meditated upon enough. Certain insights are waiting to be rediscovered. Certain encounters are waiting to be connected to daily lifestyles. And certain portions connect with this measure and this measure alone. It's given to this person and that person alone. It's found in this mindset and this mindset alone. It's consulted by these hands alone. And then there's an inward awareness that causes you to lose sight of all illusionary awareness. Because a conscience has its own thought system. That's why when you're going to war with demons, when you get in your flesh, you're like, why is this thing just keep talking to me? Why is it just keep? Because it has its own system. You dismantle those systems. You place nothing but righteousness on your crown. Nothing but righteousness on your heart. Nothing but God, joy, gladness, oil, peace, prosperity in your soul. Okay? Get swole and exercise off right intention. Never let anything speak against you and believe it. Never look at yourself and defeat yourself with your mistake. Otherwise, you playing right in the devil's order. Because the beauty of grace, what Christ has done, you can now look through forgiveness, through mercy, through fulfillment. So if you're not looking through those lenses, and you're looking through worldly lenses, you wonder why one moment you on the mountain with Jehovah, the next minute you on the ground with the serpents. In your thought life, in your emotional life. Okay. So we got to do some inward construction. We got to do some therapy, like Luke. Okay. And I believe when we sit down and we have deep conversations like this, the Holy Spirit starts to really work deep inside. And there was a deep inward engineering that takes place. And so we got divine NASA rocket spaceships. Now, there is this template of spirituality that was internalized in my Holy Spirit. that still speaks today because it's a living substance. So the volumes of the voice are categorized, stereotype in my life because I brought wisdom into my life. I brought wholesomeness into my life. I found ways that these systems work. When I see how they work, so wait a minute. This button, thought, does this. This declaration, sound, produces this. When these are combined, it equals out that. When this is pushed,